Good morning, YouTube. September 11th, 2016. Lemon Grove, San Diego, California. And I'm Babette. And my love lie's bleeding. Well, it's trying. Never got it in the ground. Leeks are doing well. Pansies are hanging in there. Let's see. Is there a green tomato? Okay. See that real faint green star? If you have to pick your tomatoes early, if you see that green star, they will definitely ripen. If not, probably not. See no green star. The lady that told me about the green star years and years ago wanted big tomatoes for fried green tomatoes. Wanted big tomatoes for fried green tomatoes. So I brought her really big tomatoes. That was back when I actually had a decent garden. And so I brought her some really nice big beefsteaks. And she made the comment that she would not use them because they weren't ripe enough. And I said, well, you wanted green tomatoes, they're green tomatoes. Then she explained to me that it needs the little green star or the tomatoes will make you sick because they're not ripe enough. So, if you have to pick your tomatoes early, make sure they have that little green star. That little green star. A perfectly ripe fig. Oh, and they smell and taste like honey. That's a good turkey fig for you. The leeks are looking good. Need to get that stuff in the ground. This is a need to tape. Need to cut those apart. But beans are doing very well. They're very happy. And volunteer squash. It's got buds on it, but I have no idea what it's going to be. I think you're too dry for those seeds to come up. Speaking of dry, let's see how these are doing. I need to cut the mint back. Oh, they smell so good. And I do not see tomatoes and cucumbers coming up. Maybe because they weren't volunteer. Butterfly weed. Oh, spider. No, I'd like to grab a handful of spider. Candida. Belladonna seeds are starting to dry. Basil. A volunteer peach tree. Calendula is trying to bloom. Well, calendula is trying to bloom. Last of the zinnia. The initial mama plants. Putting out all kinds of new babies. Not babies. New growth. Now that the squash is gone, the tomatoes are looking much better. Planted potatoes in there. The kowabe. It's not looking like kowabe. Not acting like kowabe. Coleus. Because this one hasn't bloomed, it's not losing its color. Now this one's not losing its color. And it's blooming nicely. But that one's fading fast. My jungle is reappearing. And those are the seeds, seed pods to the lavatoria. That is what I planted. I remember planting those weird little seeds. Whenever I save seeds, I leave one spent flower in the package. This way I can remember what they came from. Or seed pod like in the poppies. Okay, we definitely have a lettuce. Don't want a tomato. And another lettuce. Don't want a wandering Jew. Cabbage. And another tomato. It looks like the cabbage may be coming up down here. But the season-long lettuce didn't do anything. And I did put a fair amount of seeds in. And the crazy onion patch with volunteer green beans. So something, at least I'll have beans coming up here. Swiss chard never came up. Don't see any lumps on the Brussels sprouts. Been picking off cabbage worms. There's another one. Gotta come back and pick you off. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so down below. Bye for now.